Oh boy, we got a big meeting coming up to preview the first Victorian Group 1 meeting since Sprint Classic Day back in the spring, highlighted by the CF4 Stakes this Saturday. I am going back to the races. I am going to the CF4 Stakes and I can't wait for it. Been doing the form twice as hard, so hopefully we get a few winners out of it. But let's get straight on to how we went last week. So last week we didn't go as well as I'd hoped. Defibrillate was our only winner. Now I don't know if it's a dead heat. If you halve the price, if you do, please just tell me that. But we're still in front for all time by quite a bit, so we're happy. Race 1 of the day is a benchmark 84 over the 1400 metres, and Regardsmaree is short in the market at $2.60 and is the favourite. Mystery Shot and Imperial Lad are both at $5.50. But the only lead-up race we haven't looked at is of Regardsmaree and Paperboy in the same race. This was over the same track and trip 2 starts ago for these horses. We'll start with Regardsmaree. This horse on this occasion went off a bit early and died on its run late. Has had a win coming into this race, and I think it will go well again, and I have it on top. I've got Paperboy in for third. I think it's step up to the 1400 metres in gate 2's in its favour. So Regardsmaree on top. I couldn't have Mystery Shot off its last start performance, but it's had the benefit of 2 jump outs and the blinkers on. Imperial Lad, the only other one, it'll go to the front and be hard to run down. But Regardsmaree, 25 units to win. Hopefully we can start the day with a bang and be happy. Race 2 is the fillies version of the Blue Diamond Prelude, where Arcaded is the $3.60 favourite ahead of Desert Decent Rain at $4.40 with that different form from Adelaide. We're having a look at Arcaded and Lady Audrey first. I'm more interested in Arcaded. I thought this horse won really, really well. This horse has plenty of upside, definitely, based off this start. Damien Lane sticks with it on the weekend. Gate 7, I think, is a good gate for it because it can get to the outside easy and can use its turn of foot. Lady Audrey, on the other hand, I can't see it turning the tables on Arcaded, but it still runs second, and Jamie Carr sticks with it. So, it's a good chance. We're having a look at the Blue Diamond preview. I don't really rate this as a form reference. Race didn't rate all that well compared to the day. Taylor's Moment, look, I think it's suited to 1,000-metre racing. Wolves had absolutely no luck, and I'm excited to see what it will do. Also, because I love the Greek Roll stable, but Taylor's Moment obviously finished in front of Wolves, and I still thought it was a good run, but I'm still not sure about this form. So I'm happy to look past Taylor's Moment and Wolves. I am with Arcaded just on top. Scorched Earth, first up from a spell, was good in the Magic Millions Clockwise Classic and has returned a better horse. Picarones gets the blinkers on for the first time. Oliver Sticks and Wolves. But 25 units to win on Arcaded, 5 units each way on Scorched Earth. Hopefully we can get off to a good start. Race 3 is the Colts and Geldings version of the Blue Diamond Prelude, where General Bow heads the market as the $3.40 favourite. Jigsaw, the last start winner, is at $9 as well. We're having a look at the Blue Diamond preview first. This is of General Bow, Extreme Warrior, and Marine 1. I think Marine 1 will be suited up in distance, but Damien Oliver jumps off and that isn't encouraging. Extreme Warrior was good getting to the right part of the track. I'm with General Bow on the weekend. It's done nothing wrong. It's the favourite. It was on the worst ground here and still managed to stick on. From gate 3 on the weekend, it'll get the perfect run. Jamie Carr knows the horse well, so I think General Bow, that's the right form to be looking at. This is a very interesting runner, Jigsaw. Now, this was a very, very good debut in fast time. I think it was on a soft track. It beats Artorias by 3 lengths, who came out and won at Sandown by 5 lengths. Gate 9's a touch sticky, but I think it has the speed to come across and settle potentially outside the leader. Michael Walker sticks with it. It's hard to line it up to the Blue Diamond preview form, but look, it's in with a chance. General Bow on top for me, as I've said. Jigsaw, as I've said. Extreme Warrior was a good run. Gate 1, it will just need a little bit of luck, and Animo has been running in better class races, comes here first up. But I like General Bow, gets the right run. Jamie Carr goes on. Not confident enough for a strategy, though. Race 4 is the Group 2 Autumn Stakes over the 1400 metres, and let me tell you this, any horse could win this. Don't care about the prices, any horse can win this. Amish Boy is a $3.60 favourite. We are having a look at Amish Boy first up. This was its run at the Gold Coast in the Magic Millions weekend. It is the favourite on the weekend. It was a very strong run here, getting through the line well. I'm just concerned on, it's been to Sydney, this preparation, to Queensland. It has to come down to Victoria. Maybe it's just a bit tired, but that's the littlest query. Gate 6, Jamie Carr will get back and run on it. It's a good chance. We're having a look at It's Sour Time. Now, this is the second pair of the Danny O'Brien runners. Young Werther's the other one. This was its second ever race start, and it's won both starts. This one, it was eased over the line by Fred Kersley, and I like the turn of foot it was shown on this occasion. I know it wasn't against a very strong field compared to this, but I liked its work through the line, and as I said, any horse could win this, and I'm going with It's Out Time. I like its profile heading into this race. Young Werther first up, gate 9, will have to get back, but it's got a pretty good turn of foot. Amish Boy, as I've said, I'm thunderstruck, won well on debut at this track, and I think can go well, but look, if It's Our Time wins, then I'll be pretty happy because I found it. Race 5 is the Group 3 Kevin Hayes Stakes over the 1200 metres. Pinkham, the first start winner at $2.50 out of La Mexicana at $3.30, and Sense of Honour at $7 is scratched. But we're going to have a look at Pinkham's recent trial at Geelong. This was a week ago where it absolutely bolted in against this field, and I know it was a trial, but if you go back and watch its first run at Seymour, I think it was 5 wide and still managed to win by 3 lengths. It's hard to tie his form up to the ones that have raced at a higher level, like La Mexicana, but I reckon it's a big chance of his trial win, and Michael Walker, gate 10, it sets up pretty perfectly. La Mexicana is the other one that we're having a look at. It's been back a winner. This was its first up win. It was on the inferior ground again. Jamie Carr going to the inside part of the track. Look, La Mexicana has never been on the backup, and I know it's not a very quick backup considering it was just Australia Day. It's only about a 10-day backup, but it can still get these horses. I found it impossible to work out a winner for this race, so I'm going with Pinkham. Not confident at all, though. La Mexicana, as I've said, gate 2 will get a soft run for Jamie Carr. Aidensfield, first up, can do really, really well. Gate 9's the only issue. Parlophone, better around the bend, I think, and I think it's got a good chance stepping up to 1200 metres, but Pinkham and La Mexicana are the main two for me. Race 6 is the Group 3 Carline Cup over the 1600 metres, and Nonconformist is the $4.80 favourite, head of Overexposure at $5.50. We're going to have a look at Best of Days' last start performance up in Sydney. It's had 2 seconds in its past 2 starts, so its recent form is hard to fault. Gate 9 will have to get back or possibly roll forward like it did on this occasion. Damon Oliver goes on. It hasn't won since the Cantala in 2018, which is the only issue. But look, it strikes a field that I don't think is very strong and could potentially measure up. I like Nonconformist as well. Now, this was its recent trial at Geelong behind Sir Dragonet. First up, last preparation, it ran third at Caulfield, flashing home late. That was over 14. I like it that it's first up over the 1600 metres. I think Graham Begg's got this horse fit based off this trial. And if it gets off gate 1, I think it has to be among the winning chances, definitely. My strategy doesn't involve my top pick, Nonconformist, or my second pick, Best of Days, Neufbosc. I like its Perth form. That shouldn't, but because I'm not very well prepared today, that's not meant to be 10 units each way, but I'm going to stick with it just in case it gets up. I like its Perth form. The only query is the trip against a Night's Watch. But Nonconformist, Best of Days, and Neufbosc are the main ones for me. Race 7 is the Group 3 Belmain Stakes over the 1200 metres, and the favourite, the Race Fit Snap Dancer at $3.50 ahead of Sierra Sue at $4, and Probabile is at $4.40. We're going to have a look at Snap Dancer's recent run at the Gold Coast for the Magic Millions. I thought this was a really good run. It's run first, and third this preparation. A flying horse. Gate 4 is perfect for it on the weekend. John Allen is perfect for it. It's got to be surely the one to beat here. I think its form ties in well, but you can never be too sure because there are some horses first up in this race that are better than it, and it's just first up that worries me. But Snap Dancer on top, Probabil, look, it's a class horse. First up is not ideal. Sierra Sue, Wide Gate not ideal. First up, Bams on Fire is also first up, but Snap Dancer's hard fit and will be hard to beat. Race 8 is the feature, the CF4 Stakes at Group 1 level over the 1400 metres, and the Cox Plate winner heads the market, Sir Dragon at $3. It is going to run, I think, that's at least what an article told me. But Sir Dragon, this is its trial. Now, this was like a really good trial. It's come back well. Gate 3, Glen Boss, everything suits, except it might be a good track. Now, Sir Dragon has never raced below 2,000 metres, and it's first up in a 1,400 metre race. I don't really find that concerning at all, but maybe good track, 1,400 metres isn't ideal. Look, I wasn't really confident with any others, because, I don't think they're as good as it, but I am going Sir Dragon. Crosshaven, look, it's a good horse. It's never proven itself against the older horses before. Imaging will have to get back, and Sovereign Awards a chance, but Sir Dragon, look, if he can do it, then that'll be amazing, but queries. The last race, race 9, is the Rubiton Stakes at Group 2 level over the 1,100 metres, and Grey Worm heads the market at $4.20 ahead of Viridine at $5.50. We are going to have a look at the last start performance of Viridine. This was at Moonee Valley. This was its third up run in the Australia Stakes. Look, I don't think it was suited to the Valley on this occasion for Damien Oliver, but its Caulfield form, it's had 2 wins from 4 starts there, including a 4th behind Trekking. So it's got good form lines. Everything suits except for Gate 9. Not sure where it's going to get to in the run, but it's the classiest horse, and I think it's the one to beat. Ghana is first up for the Gordon Richards stable. I like Bold Star as well from the Gordon Richards stable, but we're having a look at Ghana. Craig Williams goes on for this ride. I like its trial. I liked its work. First up, it usually goes well. Gate 2 suits. Last preparation, first up, it ran third down the straight on Newmarket Day, so it's got some upside. I'm with Viridine. I hope it gets some luck in running. Like if it sits in the 2 wide line, that'll be perfect. Ghana, as I've said, Bold Star will be running on from the back. I think from Gate 8 it'll have to get back though. How Romantic will go to the front and be hard to catch. But Viridine can hopefully blast us out in the last. The plays of the day: 25 units to win on Regardsmaree in the first, 25 units to win on Arcaded and Scorched Earth, 5 units each way in race 2. Forget about Snap Dancer, that was my original one. Just change that to 10 each way on Neufbosc, and Sir Dragon 20 units to win. Best of luck, everyone. Hope you have some winners, and I hope I do too.